If your garden feels flat, plants struggling, leaves pale, flowers slow to form, you likely need a soil upgrade, not a product. A single scoop of wood ash can unlock dramatic growth. I've tried it in pots, raised beds, and garden plots, and the results are unmistakable. More blooms, better fruit, and stronger roots. Let me share exactly how it works, and how to use it safely. Why does wood ash work so well? Well, wood ash is more than just leftover fireplace fuel. It's a natural soil enhancer loaded with calcium carbonate, which is basically the equivalent of lime, and potassium, both essential for flower and fruit development. It also offers phosphorus, magnesium, sulfur, and trace elements like zinc and boron, all in a finely milled package that starts working fast. Since potassium helps regulate water and sugar movement within plants, it contributes to fruit firmness and drought resilience, which is particularly important in hot season gardens. Applying just a scoop per square foot, or a handful per pot, can give your soil an immediate nutrient boost. But the key is moderation. Ash begins dissolving and buffering soil acidity right away. In moderately acidic soils, that pH adjustment improves nutrient uptake without needing lime. Timing and application really matter. Spring is ideal. Apply your scoop when you're filling containers or prepping beds for planting. If your soil is already neutral or slightly alkaline, proceed cautiously. However, on naturally acidic soils, the kind typical in many temperate zones, wood ash can feel like a breath of fresh air for plants. I sprinkle the ash evenly across the surface, then gently mix it into the top inch or two of soil before planting. A bit of water helps settle it in. If I'm working with established beds, I broadcast the ash and then add a thin mulch layer to prevent wind loss and soil washing. Alright, let's talk safety and soil balance for a minute. Wood ash is pretty alkaline and actually caustic when it's concentrated, so you really want to avoid using ash from painted, treated, or coal-based sources. Only go for ash from untreated wood, like logs, brush, or even clean charcoal briquettes. And, always wear gloves and a dust mask, and handle it gently to keep from irritating your skin or lungs. Try your best to keep dust clouds down to a minimum. Equally important is avoiding overuse. Too much ash will push your soil pH way too high, which can lock out nutrients and actually slow down plant growth. Most experts, like those from University of Wisconsin and New Hampshire Extension, recommend no more than 10 to 20 pounds per 1,000 square feet each year, just enough to gently raise the pH. For most container gardeners, a single scoop per 5 to 10 containers once a season is honestly more than enough. Now, not every plant loves that boost in alkalinity. Tomatoes, peppers, cucumbers, asparagus, brassicas, and a bunch of flowering perennials really thrive on the boost wood ash brings. Gardeners often report, explosive growth and loads of fruit after just one dose. But if you're growing blueberries, azaleas, raspberries, or potatoes, you should skip it. These acid lovers just don't tolerate even moderate increases in pH. So, let's look at some real results from growers. One viewer reflected that this little trick finally helped them figure out healthy soil chemistry. Another person reminded us of that hidden Amish wisdom about building soil with simple, traditional methods. Some growers in Africa and Asia even commented on how transformational just a scoop of ash was in their spicy hot soils. Others did caution against overuse or trying experiments like boiling ashes, which can actually leach out nutrients. But most folks agreed that when you use it wisely, the benefits far outweigh the risk. After ash application, I give plants the usual care: consistent watering, compost tea feedings, and mulch to conserve moisture. The ash makes the soil more receptive to organic matter, so layering compost or worm castings on top later only amplifies the benefit. I keep an eye on leaf color and vigor. If growth slows or foliage yellows, I test soil pH and reduce future ash use. One scoop of clean wood ash is a small amount, just a thin dusting, but it carries a powerful punch for soil health. It adds nutrients, balances acidity, promotes microbial activity, and can transform a weary garden into a thriving oasis. But like all powerful tools, it must be used wisely, with respect for your soil's current chemistry and your plant's preferences. If you're ready to give your garden a natural edge and watch it explode with growth, try the scoop method. Let the science of soil support the secret language of plant roots, and you'll see results that stick. If this guide gave your garden a boost, share it with a friend who's struggling to grow. And please subscribe to Dirt Decoded for more natural fixes, soil wisdom, and garden transforming techniques. Let's help our gardens thrive from the ground up.